Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a collective love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. This could be for your twin flames, somebody you're thinking of, maybe even in a low contact or even no contact situationship, something going on in this connection. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what they have for us today. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What does my person on my mind want me to know? What is coming towards us? What is important in loving energy around us? I am listening for you now. I have elusive, dishonest, deception, trickery, trying to catch you. Okay, there's a sense of I want to catch you. Once I catch you, then, there's a lot of people that are really good in the beginning until they catch you. And then all of a sudden they don't do the things that they used to do, right? They used to court you and romance you and take you out and wine and dine you. And then all of a sudden they catch you and you're kind of like stuck in this relationship with them. And then all of a sudden it's, all of those fun things stop. So a little bit of something had changed, maybe it was really, really good in the beginning. And then they either stopped putting in the effort or they just assumed that, they were so amazing that you were going to settle. This sense of withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. You could have even started to feel that I'm not getting the attention I need in a relationship. And you started to withdraw. It's a sense of you're not giving me what I need. If I feel lonely when I'm in a relationship, I can be out there and be alone and date people. So you start preventing somebody from being available to somebody else. So I can see where somebody would pull back. Obscurity, secrets, mystery. I feel like I didn't really know what was going on with my person. I feel that I don't know whether they were lying to you or whether you just didn't really see them as clearly as you wanted to, probably because they stopped giving you that attention. So what happens is our mind starts thinking, well, they must be giving attention to somebody else. They must be with somebody else. Not necessarily. They could be just lazy. I have their pride gotten away, their arrogance, their ego, stubbornness. Something like that. Let's see what our cards say. I feel like right now, it's almost a feeling of they're realizing you're the one that got away, okay, and that you know what, maybe I wasn't giving you. Maybe I stopped. I'm going to say it that way. I stopped doing the things that I did to win you in the first place. So I'm going to say something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Five of Swords. I have a Four Pentacles. And I have a Temperance. Little bit of I started putting my energy into worrying about money, or I definitely have worry about money. I definitely have that. So this person could be just focusing on one area of their life. I don't have enough. Okay. They have lack of energy, they have lack of. So this lackness of what they think they deserve and what they should have isn't bringing them kind of peace and balance in their life, which therefore you don't have. So but I feel like they started putting a lot of energy into just whether they were putting energy into doing the work or they just talk about it and think about it all the time. I have Strength. I have a Three of Pentacles. I have a Page of Wands. You were good for them. You know, there's a sense of you probably kept telling them that they're doing great or that they're good at what they do, or, you know, giving them ideas on how to look forward, or trying some new things. Okay. So without you, I feel like they can't make a decision. I feel like they feel stuck. Okay. They aren't moving forward. So you could have been the motivator behind them. Maybe they were doing a lot of things that were really good for themselves because of you. And now they're really starting to feel like, I don't have anybody to back me. I don't have anybody who has my back. I don't have anybody to encourage me. So that could be something I'm struggling with. Spirit, please share with me. No challenge is too big for us to overcome. So there's a sense of, can we get through this, right? Like the sun will come out. Is this something that we can get over? Is this something that we can repair? Because I do feel like it was really, really good. I feel like for a period of time that when you were getting out of this relationship what you wanted, it was great. Your love brings me warmth I never knew I needed. So you can see I'm starting to miss you being in my life. So that the space or the gap is starting to be felt. You definitely are the one that I shouldn't have let you go. I definitely would say that. And they're realizing it now. Choose yourself today. I know that you chose yourself. That's how that came in. It came into me as, I know that I wasn't giving you what you needed, and you deserved more. And I don't blame you. I would have walked away from me too. Like, I feel like this person's having a wake up call, and I'm going to say waking up to this union, you know, that it was a good union, and it takes two people to do the work. When one person isn't, you say, you know what, I'm going to choose myself. I have to. With you, forever feels real. They could be starting to think that I'm supposed to be with you, and I really dropped the ball. I really messed up this time. And I'm definitely going to say it that way. I feel like I messed it up. I think they're going to take the high road. I will say that. I think that they're saying healing happens quietly. So this little bit of we're both on this kind of healing path right now. And that's okay too. I mean, there's a sense of, if we're supposed to be together forever, the only way we're going to get there is if we both have done a little bit of healing around this energy, and both have started to realize, you know, what is it that's important to us? What is it that we both want? So right now, I do feel like you've got somebody who is admitting maybe their ego, maybe their stubbornness, maybe their selfishness, that I definitely did not put you first. And I'm feeling the brunt of that now. I'm feeling that you walked away, you pushed it away and said, I'm not doing this. If you're not going to put me first, I'm going to put myself first. So definitely realizing that they messed up. I have a Two of Cups. I have a Fool. They want to start again. All right. You're the one that got away. They realize it. How do I win you back? This is definitely, I want to win you back energy, and I want to make you happy this time. So whatever they did wrong the first time, I feel like they've learned their lesson. Okay. And there's a part of me that says the only thing I'm thinking about is our future. This person is wondering, you know, how do we do this? How do I get you to this? They're saying the same way they did the first time. You know, you fell in love with this person, or you wanted to be with this person the first time because of the things they did. They were attentive. They were into you. They romanced you. They didn't take you for granted. They spent extra time with you. All the things that they did in the beginning, and I know that no nothing is as magical as those beginnings. You can't kind of recreate that. But when it goes from being something beautiful to like there's nothing and no effort, I mean, that's a disappointment, So what'd you do? You jumped through hoops to win me. And then as soon as you won me and I don't want to date anybody else and I have feelings for you, all of a sudden you've caught me and then the lack of effort is there. So I do feel like this person is wakening up to, what have I done? What could I do differently? And I feel the confusion. I definitely feel the confusion over, I messed up. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to know? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So this could have been you. You could have been telling them over and over again, you're not giving me attention. You disrespect me when you don't put any time into me, and that there's, hanging out with your friends or gaming or, whatever they do with their extra time is more important to them, and you're put on the back burner. So you don't understand. I feel like I kept saying the same thing over and over again and you didn't listen. We still have unfinished business. We have things to resolve. So, there's always that connection that somebody messes up, somebody doesn't do their half. And when somebody doesn't do their half, they soon realize that it takes two to be in a relationship. And if they want to be in this relationship, then they do have to, just show up and be there for you and respect that. So right now I'm feeling I've got this person who, you're the one who got away. They didn't realize they didn't realize what they had until you were gone. It's very simple. So maybe that was the motive of, pushing them away for a while. Like, you'll miss me. You don't realize how good you have it. The reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So they're reflecting on, yeah, you know what? I do miss you. And I didn't realize how much you were doing for me. I didn't realize how important you were in my life. I didn't realize what would happen to me. I didn't realize I would feel this way, since you've been gone, something like that. A missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So this unfinished business, you're the one that got away. I do feel like that's really what we're talking about. It's a sense of, is there any way that we could start again, and do you see it as we still have unfinished business too? Like, we both have to feel that way. Sometimes you feel like, no, it's definitely over. I have no interest in going back. I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to hear your voice. And other times you feel like it really isn't over, or it ended for the wrong reasons. And you feel uncomfortable about it ending because there's a part of you that says, I don't think we're done. I think that people know when they're done and when they're not done. So I feel broken. I feel shattered. If I'm still feeling broken or heartbroken over this connection, your person could be starting to feel the shattered's coming into me as I'm being pulled in a lot of different directions because I don't feel grounded. I don't have any one person in my life that's kind of my center anymore. So I feel like I'm, kind of like floating out there in space. So they're struggling with that, the go-to person. I have self-love. I'm still trying to heal. I've got to work on myself. I don't know if I can take this person back. This person would have to prove to me that they really do feel like I'm the one that got away, that I am the most important thing to them. So they would have to prove that first. We have a soul contract. Okay. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So why was this person brought into our life? Is part of the soul contract is that one of us walks away to prove to the other that You either give me the time of day and make me a priority, or you don't have me. That's a lesson. So this part of that soul contract is we already decided that you're going to have to make me a priority. And as soon as you don't, I'm going to walk away until you learn that that's what I need. And maybe that's what we have. Maybe that's what we, agreed to before we came here. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages from my person. What is it that they really want to say to me today? I know my words have cut you like knives. I've said the wrong things. I have to suppress my hunger and desire for you. I still crave you. I still want you. I'm jealous of whoever has you. I don't want you to be with anybody else right now. I'm bewitched by your silence. I'm really having a hard time with the silence. The silence is deafening. I never thought it would hurt so much to not talk to you. I can feel you calling my name. Maybe I can hear your voice, and it's like almost as if it's an echo in the back of my head. My heart is singing to you. Can you hear me? So your hearts are still talking. There's unfinished business. I love the way our bodies move together. I miss your body. I miss your touch. I've been thinking about the things you used to say to me. So there's a lot going on here. I'm going with an unfinished soul contract that can't be broken. And you're the one that got away. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Also, comment, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, check out my main channel, my Pick a Card channel. I'll put the links in the description below. Have a great day, everybody.